Good morning, students. Welcome back to our class, English class, your class 8, and we have been doing the poem first. Right? हमने poem का explanation कर लिया था. And I hope you all understood it well and you must have gone through the text nicely. And with this hope that you must have understood the poem very well and there have been no queries by you. So this makes me move on to the next part, that is the PDF of, we can say, the notes, some notes about the poem, some notes about the poet, and word meanings and question answer section. That is the working part of your chapter. Now, the poem one, the ant and the cricket. And अब इसके बारे में हम थोड़ा देख लेते हैं कुछ note sort of thing. First is about the poem. This poem is a fable, as we told. Fable is a story often with animals as characters that conveys a moral. Fable is a story whose characters are animals and it is a story in a poetic form, but it always conveys a moral. This poem is about a silly young cricket and an ant. Cricket was only singing all day long and used to enjoy his good times during summer season. He didn't plan anything for the future. Now, this poem is about a silly young ant and a cricket, and the cricket was only busy singing all day long and used to enjoy his good times during summer season. And he was so silly and so careless that he didn't plan anything for the future. After understanding the notes about the poem, we should move on to the moral of the poem that we have already understood in the explanation of the chapter, but still, as a revision, we will do it once again. We should enjoy happy moments but should not ignore our future. Careful planning is essential for everyone and it ensures a secure future. The story teaches us that we shall not behave like cricket. We shall always prepare for the future so that in difficult times we do not have to beg to others for help. It also teaches us that we shall also be helpful to others, unlike the ant. Now, here the moral of the poem is that we should enjoy happy moments. It is our right to enjoy the happy moments and we should enjoy them. But on the other hand, we should also not ignore our future. Careful planning is essential for everyone and it ensures a secure future. The story teaches us that we shall not behave like cricket and we shall always prepare for the future so that in difficult times we should not have to beg to others for help. And along with this, it also teaches us that we should also be helpful to others, just unlike the ant. Now, the word meanings. Word meanings, like we will take a few very difficult ones, that is accustomed to sing. It means used to singing, in habit of singing. That is the person or the creature is used to singing or is in a habit of singing. Then comes famine. Famine is scarcity of food, having nothing to eat. जिसे हम हिंदी में अकाल भी कह देते हैं ना, जब खाने का कुछ नहीं रहता है, भुखमरी आ जाती है, scarcity of food or having nothing to eat. Then lay nothing by, that is we lay nothing by our side, that is we save nothing. कुछ भी हम बचा कर नहीं रखा फ्यूचर के लिए, that is save nothing. Then comes quoth, quoth. quoth कहने का मतलब it is an old English word in present day जो हम यूज करते हैं said. ओके जिसको हम बोलते हैं said, उसे ही quoth भी कहा जाता है. Now moving on to the question answer part, working with the poem. Question number 1. The cricket says, "Oh, what will become of me?" When does he say it and why? There is a line in the poem that is, the cricket says, "Oh, what will become of me? Mera kya hoga?" When does he say it and why? Cricket speaks these words when in his home he finds no food to eat in winters. Now these words are spoken by the cricket, that is the silly cricket, when in his home, when he was searching for food and he did not find any food to eat, and that in the winter times. Now question number 2, we have to find in the poem the lines that mean the same as neither a borrower nor a lender be. Okay, इसके जैसी ही एक लाइन, these are the famous lines by Shakespeare, neither a borrower nor a lender, and we have to find the line in the poem similar to these Shakespearean lines which means the same, and the lines in the poem are, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. हम चींटियां ना तो कभी किसी से कुछ बोरो करते हैं और ना ही हम किसी को कुछ lend करते हैं. So these are the lines that are quoted from the poem. Now, second part of the second question is, what is your opinion of the ants principles? Now, these ants, when they say that we neither borrow nor we lend, it is a kind of principle. इनके जीवन का ये एक सिद्धांत है. And what are your opinions about ants such principle? The ants principle is not bad. ये बहुत बुरा principle भी नहीं है. It teaches a lesson. In fact, ये सामने वाले को एक lesson देता है to everybody to plan for the rainy day कि हमें हमेशा बारिश वाला दिन is not exactly a rainy day. इसको symbolize बोल रहे हैं कि मुश्किल दिन, बुरा दिन, उसके लिए हमें हमेशा प्लान करके चलना चाहिए. That is to plan carefully for the future. So यहाँ पे rainy day कहने का मतलब है that we should carefully plan for the future. ये lesson हमें मिलता है किससे? ये lesson हमें मिलता है ants के principle से. The principle that is we ants never borrow nor we lend. Comes the question number 3. The ants tell the cricket to dance the winter away. Do you think the word dance is appropriate here? If so, why? Ant हमेशा cricket को बोलती है, okay, if you spend all your life in singing, all your year in singing, then go and dance the winter away. Why are you coming here in front of me and asking me for food and shelter? Go and dance the winter away. So do you think this word dance is appropriate here? If so, why? The word dance here means, यहाँ पे इस dance word का क्या मतलब है? Merry making and wasting time. That is merry making and wasting time. Similarly, the cricket did. He was busy enjoying the day and wasted the time and did not plan anything for the future and now is in difficult time. It is appropriate here. The irresponsible cricket does not deserve any sympathy. Yes, it is completely, we can say, appropriately used here because the irresponsible cricket, that is the silly cricket, does not deserve any sort of sympathy. उसकी गलती थी जो वो भुगत रहा था, तो उसको किसी भी तरीके की कोई सांत्वना की sympathy की requirement नहीं थी. Now, question number 4. Question number 4 ka first part. Which line in the poem expresses the poet's comment? Read them aloud. Now we have to take out the lines from the poem and we have to show those lines which express the poet's comments and read them aloud. The poet's comments is expressed in the last two lines. In the last two lines, the comments of the poet are expressed, and the last two lines are, folks call this a fable. People, that is folks, call this a fable. I will warrant it true. And I give the warranty, I warrant it that it is true. Yes, that it is a fable. Now, part number second, write the comments in your own words. Now, you have to write the comment in your own words. That is your own. Your answer may also vary from the answer that I am explaining to you. That is, you can also write the answer in your own language. But the meaning should be correct and meaning should be appropriate according to this poem. So, the answer goes like, people say, this story of a cricket and the ant is imaginary or a fable with a moral. We say that people say that this story of a cricket is a fable and the ant is an imaginary or a fable, and this poem with the characters of animals is a fable and it has a moral in it. But I think that the story is true and educative, but I think it is having a moral, but along with that it is the story that is true and is educative. Some people live only in the present, some people only live in the present, and they don't worry about the future at all. They spend what they earn and make merry, and whatever they earn they spend it in the present time and does not save anything for the future. They are so busy making merry, enjoying their life, that they forget that maybe there would have been some difficult time in the future. So if we will not save today, then we are going to face the difficult time for our future. So they should save, but still there are people who spend whatever they earn and they keep making on merry, but they regret this habit later on. But when the difficult time comes on them, that time they realize that they have made a mistake, and but what is left with them? नो solutions are left but they can only sit and regret. वो बैठते हैं और अपनी इस हैबिट पे सिर्फ पछतावा रह जाता है उनके पास और कुछ नहीं. बिकॉज इन दिस टाइम when nobody is there to help you, तब आपको रियलाइज होता है that you have made a very big mistake. So what educative thing or what moral we get from it, that we should live in the present, we should enjoy the present, but with a proper planning of our future as well. Okay, students, so this was real a very interesting, very educative, and we should imbibe a meaning from it, because if we take up the meaning that this poem is giving us, it is going to help in our future, help in our life to a great extent. So it was a real good experience to teach you something really interesting, and we will be meeting in our next class with a new topic, new chapter. Till then, you just go through the text provided to you, go through the question answer or the note section provided to you and try to understand it well. Till then, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe, and keep studying.